everybody, today we have Asus VivoBook F512 laptop. It's an Intel Core i3 10th gen laptop. Let's take it apart, let's see what we can fix, replace or upgrade. Let's start. So start with the bottom screws. Alright, now we have to lift our bottom case. So find the gap between the case bottom and the palmrest and then use plastic tool. And work your way around the edge so you can disconnect all the clips. Alright. The bottom is off. Here we have the part number. Now we have access to all the internal components. Start with disconnecting the battery. In order to do that, you have to take off this bracket. So now you have to slide this metal part down to release the battery connector. Okay. Now take out the screws from the battery. Here the cable is routed under that ribbon, so let's disconnect it. And this is how you take out your battery. The Wi-Fi antenna is routed here as well. And the speaker wire. Alright, the battery is out. So if your laptop doesn't hold the charge or the battery is swollen, you can replace it. Here we have the model number. Now we can replace our speakers. So if your sound is bad, you can replace speakers. Disconnect from the motherboard and then just pull it out. And here we have the model number. The Wi-Fi antenna is included with the one of the speakers, so let's leave it. Here we have access to our Wi-Fi card. So if the Wi-Fi doesn't work, you can replace the card. Here we have the model number, part number. Now we can see our memory. So that's our RAM memory. Spread those arms and you can take it out. And this is how you can replace it or upgrade to the bigger one. Here we can see our storage. So if your laptop doesn't boot, shows no boot device, or you would like to upgrade storage, this is how we do it. That's the NVMe drive. Now we can see our fan and the heatsink. If your fan doesn't spin, laptop overheats or makes grinding noise, replace it. So disconnect it, unscrew 3 screws. And see, sometimes the fan is connected to the heatsink, so let's take out the heatsink as well. With the heatsink you have to be careful, don't bend the pipe, it won't work anymore if you bend it. So, alright, this is how you take it out. That's our video cable, it's glued to the fan, so we have to disconnect it. Here we have the part number. And here we have the part number for the heatsink. Okay, now we can disconnect the video cable from the motherboard. We are pulling out the motherboard, so disconnect any cable that is connected here. And the keyboard connector, touchpad. Alright, now we can take out the motherboard. It's partially covered by the hinge, so let's take off the screws for the hinges as well. Here I forgot this connector. Now we are pulling out the motherboard, so let's unfold the hinge. This is a blank for the hard drive. They don't use the hard drive anymore in this model. They use the SSD. Okay, that's our motherboard. Here we have the part number. Now we can access our I/O board. So let's unscrew the hinge. And unfold it. Okay, so this is how you disconnect your screen. That's our I/O board. It has USB ports, so if those ports don't work, you can replace this board. Here we have the part number. That's our keyboard touchpad assembly. Let's see if we can take out the touchpad. Looks like we can. Let's take out the screw. Alright, so this is how you take out your touchpad. If it doesn't work, you can replace just the touchpad. Unfortunately, the keyboard is riveted to the Palmrest, as we can see, so we cannot replace it. You have to buy the whole part. If you need your parts, check gotlaptopparts.com. Here we have our screen left. Usually sold in one piece because it's very fragile. You can easily break the LCD if you try to pull it out. So just look for the whole assembly. And here you have the part number on the video cable. Alright, thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.